What's up, everybody? It's Philip Randolph, and today we're talking about being consistent and being persistent. I feel like the older you get, it's definitely hard. It's more challenging to be consistent and disciplined with the same routine every single day, no matter what it might be. Now, of course, when we're talking about money, anytime we're talking about money, our brains always focus on another level when it comes to I have to do this or I have to do that. And the only reason why is because that's like a survival tactic that we already have embedded in us. Well, most of us. But when it comes to exercise, when it comes to any type of routine that requires consistency on a higher level, it's definitely challenging. And the older we get, the more challenging, the more intense it gets, right? So one thing that I've been doing for the past year now, I've been exercising every single day. I think I've missed this year alone probably about maybe 10 days. 10 days. And even those 10 days, I regretted it. And the reason why is because whenever you're exercising, and I tell people this all the time, exercising is the most challenging activity to be consistent with on a daily basis, right? And every time I missed a day, right? And even though I doubled up on my workout the following day, it was tougher, right? It definitely was more challenging. And I could definitely see myself saying, "Bump it, I don't need to do it. I can do it. I can start next week, or I can start the next day." And what happens is the next day happens, and then you make an excuse, and then the next day, following day happens, and that following day turns into a week. That week turns into a month, and month can turn into years, right? So even though 2025 is coming to a close, one of my goals for next year, and I don't like saying resolutions too many because that's like a resolution is like almost the end to me. But I want to be more consistent with everything, not just a few things, but with everything, which is tough. It's tough. Like I say, the older we get, the more excuses we start to make for ourselves, the reason why we can't do this or we can't do that. But there are some people that's our age and older or younger that's still managing to do everything that we're making the excuse about. So being consistent definitely takes some work. It's challenging. It's definitely not easy. And the older we get, the more challenging it gets. Okay, it gets challenging every single day. Whenever you wake up in the morning, it's definitely a task. Like you already know, as soon as you get up out the bed, you gotta move. Like you really don't have that time to slow down. And if you do have that time to slow down, you either earned it or you set that time aside, right? And I'm a big believer, we definitely make time for what we want to do as people. We definitely make time. You have to prioritize your time and your energy in a manner where it's going to benefit you in the long run. Guys, we're getting older, all right? Every day, every second, every minute, we're getting older. So start prepping yourself for whenever you're 50, whenever you're 60, 70, okay? Talking to my young people right now. When I was younger, I always like, I want to be 250 pounds. I want to be 260, 270. The older I started getting, I was like, nah, I really don't want to do that because it's going to have a big impact on my knees. Okay? It's going to have a big impact on my knees. And that weight, if I don't work out with it, definitely can turn into fat. All right. Now, if you're one of those people that, you don't care about weight and you don't care about your physical health or your internal health, hey, this podcast is not for you. Okay. But if you're one of those people that really cares about your appearance, your health, your physical health, your mental health, your internal health, this podcast is definitely for you. And we're not really particularly talking about health. We're just talking about being consistent, and staying disciplined. All right. Like, we have to develop that discipline, because I feel like we have lacked as a people. Okay. As a people. And I'm not talking about black people, white people, Mexican people. I'm just talking about people in general. I feel like we have lacked in discipline as a whole. All right. We have lacked in consistency as a whole. Like, the only thing I feel like we're consistent with every day, of course, is waking up in the morning, but scrolling on our phones, scrolling and looking on our phones. And anytime you go anywhere these days, you see people face down looking at their phones while they're walking. Sometimes people, when they're driving, heads down, looking straight at their phone, not giving any type of eye contact to anyone that comes close to them. And that's so dangerous, guys. It's very dangerous. I know we're in a different day and time, but let's just be honest. Technology is only going to advance. It's only going to be more intriguing. It's only going to be more immersive. We have to develop that discipline. We have to develop that consistency to do things that's going to benefit us in the future. All right. Whether it be working out, whether it be reading, whether it be meditating, okay, whether it just be drinking a gallon of water a day, okay, like, we have to make those efforts, and we have to be sure to complete those efforts on a daily basis. A daily routine should suggest a daily routine should consist of the following, right? Of course, you waking up in the morning, thanking the Almighty, doing your grooming and hygiene needs, getting dressed, getting ready for work, right? But it also should consist of some type of exercise routine, right? Some type of eating, like an eating schedule. And when I say an eating schedule, not just eating 5, 6, 7, no, just a healthy way of eating. I'm not telling you to turn vegan, vegetarian, or pescatarian. I'm not telling you to do any of that. But what we're eating is definitely has a big impact on us as far as health and mental wise. So that's something else that we need to get a little bit better with. Not a little bit, but we really need to take a lot of the food that we eat into heavy consideration, because let's be honest, the medical business, is full of people with diseases and health problems and issues. So if we can just get on a routine, right, a consistent routine of just making ourselves better as far as developing a healthy pattern, guys, I feel like the consistency, the determination will definitely follow. But we have to do it. We got to cut the excuses out, and we have to physically do it. Okay? Guys, it's Philip Randolph. We just finished talking about being consistent, being determined, developing a routine, being disciplined, being consistent, developing a routine, and cutting out the excuses. Guys, 2026 is upon us. It's literally approaching us. And let's not do the same thing we was doing this year, last year, or the year before. All right, let's get better as individuals. And like I always say, at any time of the podcast, leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel. I love your feedback. I don't never take your feedback for granted. Until the next time, stay committed, and I'm out.